a bill that experts are calling the most significant expansion of deportation grounds in modern history has passed the House of Representatives. This measure, known as H.R. 875, the Protect Our Communities from DUIs Act, is now pending in the Senate, where it could redefine how immigration laws are enforced across the nation. Hello everyone, I'm Erick Widman, an attorney at Passage Immigration Law. In today's video, we're going to talk about a bill that could potentially transform the stability of many lawful permanent residents, workers, and students in the United States. At the center of this pending legislation is a fundamental attack on the security of green card holders. Under this proposed law, the old assumption that lawful permanent residents could expect stability unless facing serious criminal convictions no longer holds. The core of this bill would introduce sweeping new specific grounds for removal tied to a single public safety offense, arriving under the influence, DUI. Under this proposed federal standard, a single DUI conviction, even one treated as a misdemeanor under state law, that could establish an automatic ground for deportation. This measure elevates the immigration consequences of a DUI to the level of the most serious offenses, which is a massive shift from current law. Also, the most debated provision extends the risk even further. The bill would allow inadmissibility, which bars non-citizens from adjusting status or re-entering the country after travel. That would be triggered without a criminal conviction. It's possible that even an admission of conduct meeting this definition of DUI could lead to severe immigration action. This proposal clearly shows an intent to target and prosecute even minor incidents. This potential law targets two key areas. The first is the expanded grounds of inadmissibility. Under this H.R. 875 framework, any individual with a DUI conviction or who admits to conduct meeting that threshold, they would be deemed inadmissible to the United States. This impacts those seeking entry, those applying for renewal or adjustment, and permanent residents traveling abroad. Secondly, the bill shatters the security of long-term residency. It would functionally treat green cards as conditional privileges that can be revoked based on a public safety standard. Crucially, the bill would arm the immigration system with new tools to make a single DUI conviction a basis for automatically disqualifying an applicant from obtaining citizenship. So here's a common scenario. A permanent resident who has lived in the US for over a decade, paid taxes, perhaps raised a family. Under this proposed law, that single DUI offense could result in deportation or permanent ineligibility for citizenship. This is why proactively reviewing your history is critical right now. We've been helping our clients protect their status by reviewing their criminal and immigration records, advising on proactive applications, and assessing options like post-conviction relief before applying for renewal of your green card or citizenship. To begin protecting your future, give us a call at 503-427-8243 or visit passage.law to schedule a consultation. The serious risk is that H.R. 875 does not explicitly bar retroactive review, meaning that pre-existing cases could be reconsidered under this updated life-altering standard if the bill becomes law. In immigration law, the question of retroactivity is notoriously complex, and a law like this creates real legal uncertainty that makes immediate review of your prior incidents an absolute requirement, regardless of how old your case is. Now, on the other side of this bill, the same legislative framework includes language about modernizing USCIS and improving efficiency, allocating funding for digital case management, and faster visa adjudication. However, the strict enforcement provisions outweigh these improvements in this bill. Federal agencies should be careful and treat serious crimes differently from minor one-time incidents. At its core, this pending legislation marks a major shift. It leaves very little room for mistakes across every visa category. In this new era, only U.S. citizenship offers real lasting security. For everyone else, the expectation to follow the rules perfectly has never been higher. In this evolving landscape, immigration policies are constantly changing. The best way to protect yourself and your family is to stay cautious, stay informed. I post new videos every week with the latest immigration updates, insights, and practical tips. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an update. Understanding how the system works is key to navigating it successfully. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for our next video.